YouTube welcome script. Hey treasure hunters. Are you sitting on a coin worth millions and don't even know it? In today's video, we're diving into the mysterious and mind-blowing world of the rare 1947 UK 2 shilling coin. A small piece of metal that could literally change your life overnight. These aren't just coins, they're forgotten fortunes, and some are fetching jaw-dropping prices in secret auctions. If you've got old change lying around, don't blink, you could be holding a millionaire's mistake. Let's uncover the secrets of these rare bicentennial gems. Your hidden fortune starts right now. Let's get started. Hidden away in dusty drawers, forgotten piggy banks, or the folds of a long-lost wallet. The 1947 UK 2 shilling coin might seem like an ordinary piece of spare change. But what if that very coin could be your golden ticket? Collectors and numismatists alike are increasingly turning their gaze toward rare bicentennial lira coins. And some of these humble-looking coins, particularly those from the post-war period, are rewriting the narrative of modern-day treasure hunts. Among the standout examples, the 1947 2 shilling coin has ignited imaginations, not just for its historical relevance, but for its incredible valuation in private auctions and collectors' markets. This isn't just a coin. For the right person, it's a small metal disc stamped with destiny. One of the most electrifying aspects of the 1947 2 shilling coin is its role in a turning point for British currency. That year marked the end of silver content in most British coins, as the UK government shifted to copper-nickel due to post-war financial constraints. This made the 1947 issue the first of its kind, symbolizing resilience, transformation, and a nation rising from the ashes of war. While millions were minted, only a fraction have survived in pristine, uncirculated condition. And when it comes to collectible value, condition is king. A 1947 2 shilling coin in mint state, particularly with full luster and no signs of handling, can easily sell for hundreds or even thousands of pounds, and that's just the beginning. What sends the value of certain 2 shilling coins skyrocketing into the millions, however, are rare minting errors and coins with doubled dates, misaligned dies, or unusual metal compositions. Accidental relics of the minting process are incredibly sought after. Imagine holding in your hand a coin that not only represents a key historical moment, but also bears a mistake so rare that only a handful exists in the world. For elite collectors, this kind of uniqueness is worth any price. The most jaw-dropping sales have come from private collections, where anonymous buyers have paid sums exceeding $1 million for one-of-a-kind 1947 shilling anomalies. These aren't rumors, they're revolutionizing the way we see everyday money. Even more astonishing is how these coins have quietly appreciated in value. Unlike flashy gold bars or high-stakes stock options, rare coins work silently in the background. They're worth climbing year after year. What might have been a casual inheritance from a grandparent or a lucky flea market find can now rival the value of a luxury car or even a home. The mystique of the bicentennial lira coin lies in its unpredictability. Each piece has a story, a journey through time, and an identity that could make it a superstar in the right spotlight. The collector's world is full of stories where ordinary people unearthed fortune from the forgotten corners of their coin jars. Adding to the allure is the symbolic value these coins hold. The UK was reshaping itself in 1947, both politically and economically, and every coin minted in that year carries a whisper of post-war hope. The 2 shilling coin, with its bold lion and crown shield design, speaks to a nation's pride and perseverance. For history lovers, it's not just currency, it's a conversation with the past. And for those who know what to look for, it's a potential investment of staggering worth. The combination of historical gravity and rarity is what makes these coins almost mythical in the eyes of dedicated collectors. The numismatic market thrives on secrets, unpublished mint records, undisclosed private sales, and whispered transactions. Among elite collectors, what drives the price isn't just condition or rarity, but also desire. When a collector sets their heart on a particular coin, especially one as iconic as a flawless 1947 2 shilling piece, there's no limit to what they might pay. Auctions have seen furious bidding wars erupt over a single specimen, with prices climbing into the hundreds of thousands within minutes. These are not just coins. They are tokens of legacy, power, and personal pride. In many ways, they've become a new form of modern treasure, one that can slip through your fingers if you're not careful. For the average person, the idea that an old coin could unlock life-changing wealth might sound far-fetched, but the coin collecting world is full of tales where truth outpaces fiction. Someone, somewhere, is sitting on a rare 1947 bicentennial coin right now, unaware that it could be worth a king's ransom. And unlike many investments, this one doesn't require insider knowledge or financial wizardry, just a little curiosity, a magnifying glass, and a willingness to look. What if your next small fortune isn't in crypto or stocks, but hiding in that jar on your kitchen shelf? So if you ever come across a 1947 2 shilling coin, or if you already have one tucked away, it's time to take a second look. Don't spend it. don't dismiss it. That seemingly ordinary piece of metal could very well be the most extraordinary asset you'll ever own. In a world where fortunes are made and lost in the blink of an eye, there's something beautifully poetic about finding wealth in something so grounded, so historic, and so real. The next time you hold a coin in your hand, remember, you're not just holding currency, you might be holding a miracle. Next coin, step into the thrilling world of rare coins, where a simple piece of old metal could catapult you into untold wealth. Yes, we're talking about the incredibly rare and valuable UK bicentennial 2 shilling coins, particularly those from 1948. These coins are more than relics of the past. They are hidden treasures with the power to change your destiny. If you're lucky enough to stumble upon one of these rare specimens in an old drawer or dusty attic box, you might be holding what collectors consider a numismatic jackpot. Despite being standard currency decades ago, certain 1948 2 shilling coins, when minted under highly specific conditions or with rare variations, can now fetch staggering prices at auction houses and among private collectors. What sets these particular coins apart is not only their historical significance, but the anomalies and errors that occurred during their minting process. In 1948, the United Kingdom was still reeling from the aftermath of World War II, and coin production wasn't always perfectly regulated. As a result, a handful of 2 shilling coins were struck with minor die misalignments, off-metal compositions, and subtle engraving differences, details so small that only the sharpest eyes or experts could catch them. These flaws, ironically, make them worth a fortune today. Collectors go wild over such coins, willing to shell out hundreds of thousands, and sometimes even millions, for these extremely rare mintage mistakes. Now, let's talk about the jaw-dropping values. While most 2 shilling coins from the late 1940s are still fairly common and might fetch a modest price, there are unicorns in the herd. Special bicentennial editions, privately issued commemoratives, or those from test runs that were never meant for circulation, are the holy grail of British coin collecting. These are the coins where legends begin. Some have been auctioned off for over £1 million due to their pristine condition, low mintage numbers, or remarkable error markings that distinguish them from regular circulation pieces. Imagine finding one such coin and having it appraised for more than your unreal, yet entirely possible. And what about the superimposed value markings? A few rare 1948 coins exist where the denomination appears subtly layered or in design, likely due to a double striking error during minting. This superimposition effect gives the coin a mysterious appearance and significantly boosts its collector appeal. Experts believe only a handful of these coins remain in existence, making them so incredibly scarce that they're almost mythical. If one were to appear on the market today, the bidding wars would be fierce, with offers easily breaking into the 7-figure range depending on its condition. For everyday people, the idea that something as small and ordinary as a 2 shilling coin could hold unimaginable wealth seems almost unbelievable. But it's real, and it's happening right now in the collector community. These aren't just coins, they are passports to another level of life. One lucky find could wipe away debts, buy homes, or even secure generational wealth. And yet, how many of us unknowingly overlook them, letting these miniature fortunes sit unnoticed in junk drawers, or pass through our fingers in antique shops and flea markets? This is why it's absolutely essential to educate yourself on what to look for. Knowing the minting year, the design variations, the silver content, and the presence of any striking errors could make all the difference. The 1948 2 shilling coins with bicentennial relevance are notoriously deceptive in their ordinary appearance, but once authenticated and graded, their value skyrockets. Coin grading organizations often serve as the gatekeepers to unlocking the true market worth, and once certified, these coins can enter prestigious private collections or international auctions. On a world where digital transactions dominate, and physical money seems almost obsolete, it's poetic that these historical pieces of currency still hold immense power. Their worth isn't just monetary, it's cultural, historical, and emotional. They're symbols of a nation's resilience, post-war, and echoes of an era etched in precious metal. Owning one is like possessing a time capsule that connects you to the lives, struggles, and victories of a generation gone by. That kind of legacy has no price, yet, ironically, it can make you a millionaire. So the next time you see an old coin lying around, take a second look, examine it under light, research its year, and never assume it's worthless. That seemingly unremarkable piece might just be one of the ultra-rare UK 1948 bicentennial 2 shilling coins, waiting patiently to reward you with life-altering fortune. In the thrilling world of coin collecting, one coin is all it takes to go from ordinary to extraordinary. The next chapter of that story could begin with you, tucked away in forgotten drawers or dusty heirlooms. The 1948 UK bicentennial 2 shilling coin could be a secret treasure hiding in plain sight. With rare minting errors and limited edition versions, these coins have skyrocketed in value, transforming every day. people into overnight millionaires. What makes them truly special is their historical aura combined with extreme scarcity. Coins feature superimposed values or subtle design flaws that make collectors desperate to get their hands on them. If you happen to own one, don't let it go. It could be worth far more than gold.